Well, a UW-Madison assistant professor has made headlines this week for sharing a special moment on stage with rising star Lizzo.
Dr. Sammy Schulk teaches gender and women's studies at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and joins us now. Welcome to Live at 4. Thanks for joining us.
Congratulations, I guess.
My first and foremost question is, we should all let people know, I mean, you are an author, you are a doctor, and did you ever think that this would be your claim to fame, at least one of them?
On television.
Yeah, I didn't think that this would be what got me on the local news,
right.
But here we are anyway. Yeah.
So tell us what happened.
Basically, I'm a big fan of Lizzo, and so I started a little campaign on Twitter to twerk with Lizzo, and I shared a video of myself.
There it is.
And she called me on stage during the concert to come dance with her, and it was the most surreal, amazing experience. It happened so fast, and it's just been the most joyous thing. So many people have been excited. Many of my students were at the show and came up to me afterwards and were like, Professor Shaw, that was the most amazing thing.
Coolest teacher ever.
Yeah, so I think my classes next time I teach will be full of people very excited to have had that experience with me.
Have some conversations about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Is there something, for folks that don't know who Lizzo is and kind of her music, is there something about her that resonates with you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Lizzo is a thick black woman who has been singing and performing for years, but she just now started to get popular. But her songs all have a message of self-love, self-empowerment, feeling good about yourself and who you are, whether or not you're single or in a relationship, no matter what you look like, and that message is so powerful. And I teach gender and women's studies. I have a lot of young women students who are facing the intensity of pressure to look a certain way and behave a certain way as young women, and I know many of them love her too. So her music really speaks to me, and that's why I put so much effort into trying to dance with her.
It sort of sounds like it's sort of the same message you teach in class.
In some ways, yeah, to be aware that the world is telling us that some people are more valuable or look better than others, and that really we all deserve to feel good about ourselves and to have a little bit of fun sometimes, and that doesn't take away from, you know, how smart you are or how good you are at your job if you also like to go on stage and dance.
As a professor, I'm sure the next question for you is, okay, how do I incorporate this into my lessons and my work? Have you thought about that?
Well, I'm not teaching this semester. I'm on leave, so that's kind of nice. But I have a friend who's at the University of Illinois Chicago who taught it today in class in her Gender Studies 101 as an example of self-love, self-acceptance, and thinking about having those messages in our mainstream media. So it's already in some classrooms, and hopefully in mine the next time I'm in.
I hope so.
And what a story you can tell now.
Yeah.
Hey, twerks with Lizzo.
Well, I'm thinking about legally changing my name.
You might have to describe, the middle name. You might have to also explain to Mark during the commercial break.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about
an off-camera demonstration.
I have an idea, but I think I'd break a hip if I tried it.
It's all about the knees.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What a great story. Thanks for coming in today.
Absolutely.
There's more to come at 4, including Angie Horkin will be here with a new way to cook beef this fall.
And tonight at 5, University of Wisconsin-Madison Chancellor, she says she finds the number of reported sexual assaults distressingly high. Hear from school officials about what's being done to prevent them.